Hi everybody. Good to see you all again. It has been quite a long time. I know I've been so busy with family travels and all of that, but I'm glad to be back into the swing of things. I am here in my home. There's my backyard that normally there's deer there, but there aren't. There aren't this time of the afternoon. And today is, my topic is making it real. I think it's huge to make it real. It's one thing to feel all inspired and feel like you're flying on the wind, and it's quite another thing to sustain that flight, which is what I like to call making it real. And the question that I find comes to me a lot, and I even wonder myself, is how do you practice gratitude when you're not feeling it? You probably know, or at least you have heard, that gratitude opens your heart to all sorts of unexpected magic and possibility and connection. That holding a grateful heart creates within you a fertile ground for greatness and wonderful things to happen. I can give you an example. I was driving home from the gym today, and I was on a complicated series of roads trying to get to the highway, and I was needing to take a number of U-turns, and I wanted to get home. I wasn't feeling frustrated. I was just feeling really kind of jazzed that I had a great workout. So I was in a place of gratitude without words. Well, wouldn't you know, making all those U-turns, I happened chance to cross an international market, and I needed to pick up a couple things. And I'm like, well, I'll just stop here and see what's in here. It was largely Korean and Indonesian, and look what I got because of all those U-turns. I've got this huge container of fresh kimchi. Now, you may not love kimchi, but I sure do. And I haven't run across it fresh, I don't know, in a few years. And they had all sorts of other things that were fantastic. So being in a grateful place today opened me up to unexpected joy, which showed itself in something that's even got my name in it. But what do you do when you don't feel grateful and you know that if you could be grateful, things would go better? You'd feel better, your enjoyment of your day would be better, you'd be more productive, you'd feel more connection, but you're just not feeling it. And the idea of slapping on yourself some affirmation or making a statement that feels like you're faking it till you make it just doesn't work for you. Well, do you know what I love to do? When I'm not feeling grateful, I love to practice being grateful for trying to be grateful. Does that make sense? So let's say I'm waking up and I was in just a yucky sort of mood, and I was feeling like things weren't going to go well, and I wouldn't get done what I needed to, or I couldn't expect certain results for all my hard work, or whatever might be the reason that I would feel a little more bleh instead of all grateful and simple. So if I'm in that state, the thought comes to me, wow, well, if I were grateful, what magic would happen? Because I know it. Every time my heart is filled with the simplicity and filled with the openness and the childlike wonder that goes along with being grateful, amazing things happen within myself and outside of myself, in the world all around me, and in relation to myself. So when I think that, sometimes I try to muster up some gratitude. Have you ever done that where you're just not feeling it and you're like, okay, I know I've got to try to feel grateful here, and you muster up? But that doesn't quite work either all the time. Sometimes faking it till you make it can work. Well, what I do is I go within myself and I say, okay, this is awesome. I have the opportunity to know gratitude is a state that I want to embody. And embodying it not only means feeling it, but living it. And I'm not feeling it, but I am so grateful that I get the chance to try to be grateful right now. And now. And now. And usually what happens as I turn the focus to the question before the question, when I get to the root, usually what happens for me, and you can let me know if it would happen for you, is I end up laughing at myself because it tickles me the opportunity to try to be grateful, that I'm struck by my own corniness in this whole spiritual journey path embodiment piece. And then the laughter itself leaves me feeling grateful. So that's your tip for today. And I know you have tons of tips already, so I think I'm not adding anything new to your toolbox. But hopefully the inquiry and the sharing sparks a little smile within your own heart. So making it real. When you don't feel grateful, get grateful for the chance that you have given yourself, and the inspiration has inspired you to try to be grateful. Enjoy your day. Great to be with you all again. Blessings. Bye.